ICP currently trading at $5.51, and ICP has been in an accumulative range for such a long period of time that it is just wiping people out, it's wiping retail out, and it's taken the belief away from people. But all that's happened, guys, is accumulation and distribution between a certain range until you get a breakout. When you get a breakout, you get the acceleration. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. But firstly, how long have we been in this boring range on ICP? It goes all the way back here. You can see we've been in the range for 161 days. That's enough to make anyone disinterested. What's happened in the 161 days? We've been rejected, we've been rejected, we've been rejected time and time again. Here, 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 here. What's the rejection point? $6. What's the barrier we need to overcome? $6. Where's it bouncing from? It's bouncing around the $4.30. So the size of this range from the bottom to the top, it's not to be sniffed at, 43.77%. So what the smart money have been doing and what the retail that have been investing in this for a long period of time have been doing is accumulating in this range, distributing at the top, accumulating, distributing, and accumulating. What does that allow for in a range? It allows for you to take profits, 43% profits from the low, accumulate, redistribute that at a lower level. Guys, what does that do? Compound, compound, compound within a range of 161 days. Now, what's given me confidence that there's conviction that we're going to break out of this range soon? It's this, the 200 daily moving average. Now, in the 161 days, I want you to look how far away this 200 moving average is to the low highs, where we keep getting rejected, where we keep getting rejected, where we keep getting rejected. So one thing you can notice now, we got a rejection at this point here. That was the 200 daily moving average. That was at $6.20. And then we fell back through. And now what's happened? We, for the first time, regained the 200 moving average in the whole of this period, showing strength. We've fallen back behind, and that's the aim of the game now. The one good thing is the 200 is sloping towards where price action is now. So all we're looking for is a break to start giving us momentum and then pushing us forward. So once we break out of the range, one thing we need to talk about is this, the acceleration. So an acceleration gap is where you've got a rejection. Guess where the rejection was? The 200 moving average. And then a big push to the downside with little support, where the bears have got full control until we make a base. This is where we made a base. Guess where the base was? The area that we keep getting rejected and keep getting rejected within this channel. So it's looking positive now. We're looking like we're going to break the 200. Once we break the 200, then what did we talk about? There's the acceleration to the downside. You repeat that to the upside. When you've got little price action, a little build up of price action, you've got an acceleration to the downside. Once you break out of that level, expect exactly the same acceleration to the upside. And that takes us all the way down, or all the way up, should I say, to around about the $9. So that's what I'm looking for in the short term. The one thing that I'm going to bring up, guys, I'm going to bring up some friends. We're going to bring up some indicators. We're going to bring up some moving averages. So moving average. What do we look for in a golden cross? What we look for in a golden cross is the 200 to cross underneath the 50 to cross above the 200, creating a cross. And look at what's happening here, guys. We're bulking up between the two moving averages. Price action is underneath the 200 and above the 50, and it's squeezing and squeezing and squeezing until we make one kind of direction. It's looking more positive that we're going to make the direction towards the bullish side, which is breaking the 200 moving average. So you can see we're getting clues. We understand exactly what needs to happen in the short term. We need to know, or we understand, once we break this $6 barrier, the $6.30 $6 to $6.34 barrier, get my words out. There's the next resistance point at $9.01. We're not talking about bigger projections yet, but just to put it into perspective, when we zoom out, this is in a bear market. This is in a bear market. This is in a bear market. This is $13.34. So what's to say that we're not going to at least put a lower high in and break that lower high and come back and test the conservative 38.2% retracement, not from its previous all-time high. We discounted this massive wick here. We've done it all the way from this lower high, which was the bear market lower high. And that is the conservative projection, which is showing that there's even bigger swings for ICP than what you would expect for something to go through to all-time highs and beyond. Right, I got my words muddled up a little bit there, guys, but I hope I did explain it in a way that you understand. We're coiling up now. We're looking towards getting that golden cross within the next few days, so keep monitoring this. In an ideal situation, this is going to break above the 200. It's going to hold above the 200. That's going to confirm the golden cross, and then price is going to start accelerating upwards, putting in higher highs and higher lows, rather than trading in a range, rather than being accumulative, rather than being boring. So let me know in the comments what you want me to cover next, guys, because I'm going to be doing short, snappy videos. Don't forget, get yourself in the Discord group. That's where the magic happens. 400 absolute legends in this Discord group now. All want to self-develop, all want to learn, all want to understand that there's things outside of that 9 to 5. So jump in the Discord group. It is completely free, and I'll see you guys in the next one.